Hello, Mavs. Welcome back to another episode of The Update, where we put the U in CMU-TV.
Happy March, everyone. Spring break is close. Keep grinding in school. We're almost done.
Speaking of spring break, did you all see that it's supposed to be almost 70 degrees this week? Get outside and go enjoy the weather.
Roll it. Welcome back, everyone. I'm your co-host, Branson.
And I am Kylie Hoffman. I hope everyone had a great last week, and without further ado, let's get into everything that's happening this week here at CMU. It's finally here, Mavs. The highly anticipated fashion show put on by the Cultural Inclusion Council is this Saturday at 7:30. This year will be the 8th annual show where students from different alliances and associations design and show off their favorite pieces of cultural clothing. This past week at CMU-TV, we were lucky enough to help out with introducing some of the different students that will be walking in the show. All week, the Cultural Inclusion Council will be tabling in the UC to promote their event, along with hosting and finalizing certain aspects of the show. If you are involved with CIC or a student alliance, you can join them for their show rehearsal Friday at 5 p.m. in the ballroom. However, the event will take place the following day on March 7th. Cocktail hour begins at 7 and the show commences shortly after at 7:30. Students, make sure to RSVP prior to Saturday to secure your free general admission ticket. Members of the community are more than welcome to attend the event. You can purchase your general admission ticket for $30 or a seat at a table for $50. All of us here at CMU-TV hope to see you there. Part 3 of the 3-part series outlining the history of Colorado Mesa University will be shown from 6 to 8 p.m. on March 3rd. This docuseries has explored the development of CMU through all stages. The third and final part will be showing the institution we all know and love today, as well as depicting the future here in Grand Junction. There will be a pre-reception to the showing beginning at 5. This is a free event for all who wish to attend and will be held in Houston Hall, room 138. Make sure to register on supportingcmu.org. On Saturday, March 7th, CMU will be hosting one of the institution's Mesa experiences. If you're a current student here, you most likely toured the school through this program prior to committing to study here. This is an immersive one-day event designed for future students to get a glimpse into life here on campus. Not only will these students and guests get the opportunity to learn from current students and staff, as well as check out all of the amazing facilities here on campus, they will also learn everything there is to know about admissions and next steps to fulfilling their commitment to CMU. Check-in begins at 8:45 a.m. and the event wraps up around 2 p.m. Current students, make sure to put on your best smile and be friendly to any future students touring our home this weekend.
The Geography Club's Chlorium series continues this week with their 4th installment. The Geography Club has invited guest speaker Lauren Ratzloff. Ratzloff will be presenting on her work regarding the Ute People's Land. She is an associate coordinator for the Clifford Duncan Ute Learning Garden located on the Ute People's Land. She is also an applied anthropology and geography student at CMU. You can hear all about her work and experiences with the Ute people from 4 to 7 p.m. in the UC, room 221. In case you haven't attended yet, the 25th annual Putnam County Bee Spelling Bee is currently being shown in Asteria Theater. This play follows 6 quirky mid-pubescent adolescents competing against each other in a school spelling bee. This show is full of laughter, heartfelt moments, and even audience participation. Upon arrival to this show, you can enter your name for the chance to be brought up on stage and actually participate in the spelling bee. Tickets range from $0 to $25 based on the proximity. Get on your tickets now on coloradomesa.com. The Department of Music is alive and booming. This semester, Moss Performing Arts Center is hosting Shall We Dance? Music inspired by emotion, a CMU choir concert. The CMU choirs will be performing different selections inspired by the world of movement and art of dance. You can grab your tickets for the March 3rd event on the Performing Arts website for only $20. If singing isn't your thing, don't worry, as only 2 days later, the CMU Band will be hosting a concert to celebrate the power and energy that is live wind band music. The performance will be had by multiple student musicians. You can grab your tickets today for $20 as well.
The centennial celebrations continue here at Colorado Mesa University with the launch of the 100 for 100 Challenge. This is a virtual fundraiser inviting anyone from across the globe to give back to CMU students. The money raised will go toward the Century Scholarship, a scholarship dedicated to funding Mesa County students and their pursuit for higher education. Money donated will also be matched by the university. Individuals can join the 100-mile challenge and participate in any way they choose. The goal is to move your body for 100 miles, whether that's walking, running, or biking. This can be tracked through the official 100 for 100 Challenge Strava group. This fundraiser is more than just a fitness goal, but rather a way to bring the community together to fund students and their goals of success. Let the fundraising continue with the Department of Theater Arts. Asteria Theater will present the films Apollo 13 and Guardians of the Galaxy as part of its Reaching for the Stars series. The Reaching for the Stars series is designed with the goal of benefiting the Cultural Enrichment Program and Endowed Fund. Proceeds go all to the Theater Arts Department to continue producing the high-quality shows it historically has, as well as give back to the community through ticket donations for the youth. You can catch a viewing of Apollo 13 on April 17th at 7 p.m., or a showing of Guardians of the Galaxy a week later on April 14th at 7 p.m. Tickets for the films can be found at cmustages.com/tickets. CMU is not done celebrating the centennial year just yet. The university recently has just installed another housing facility located near Asteria and Dominguez. The Centennial Apartments are set to open in fall 2026 and feature rooms of 3 or 4 students. Each room is designed as a single with a full extra-large bed. Although housing applications have already happened here on campus, keep your eye out for any open rooms in this apartment building. It is open to second-year students and up. The apartments currently sit at $12,880 without a food plan for the full 11.5-month contract.
CMU men's hockey team wrapped up their 2025 season with a 10-9 overall record on the year. The team's biggest game of the year came in the form of their 9th annual charity game, Pink the Rink, against Grand Canyon University. Selling out River City Complex, the Mavs went on to defeat the Lopes 2-1. This initiative has raised over $175,000 since 2016 for the local cancer care. Us here at CMU-TV had the pleasure of broadcasting this season's home games on our YouTube channel. We feel so lucky to connect the athletes who are far from home with their families by giving them an outlet to watch the game online. Thank you to all the CMU staff and volunteers who worked so hard to execute high-level broadcasters this past year. And thank you to everyone involved with CMU Hockey for allowing us to film your games. We are very appreciative. Back in October, the campus held a walk to end Alzheimer's. Put on by the Alzheimer's Association, all funds raised at the event went towards furthering care support and research efforts for Alzheimer's. This nonprofit has recently reported to have raised over $103 million in the 2025 to 2026 season. 5 athletic teams from CMU participated in the walk. The women's soccer team was awarded as the team raised the most amount of money, and the men's team won the award for Best Dressed. As a community, Grand Junction showed up for this great cause on an extremely rainy day. Please consider walking in next year's walk to end Alzheimer's and combat this heartbreaking disease.
The Olympics have officially come to a close with a record-setting viewership according to NBC Sports. The 2026 Winter Olympics pulled in an average of 23.5 million viewers in the United States to watch Team USA set a national record with 12 gold medals. This has now made 2026 the most watched Winter Olympic Games since 2014. Team USA secured 33 total medals, 12 gold, 12 silver, and 9 bronze. However, this would not prove to be enough medals as Norway took home the overall first place finish with 41 medals, including 18 gold, 12 silver, and 11 bronze. Some notable gold medal winners of the Games include Breezy Johnson in women's downhill skiing, Alyssa Liu in women's single figure skating, the team event for Team USA in figure skating, Elena Myers-Taylor in women's mono bobsled, as well as both the men's and women's hockey teams against Canada. Congratulations to all Olympians competing at the 2026 Winter Olympics. Speaking of the men's and women's hockey teams, let's talk about what's been surfacing the internet most recently. Following the gold medal match between Team USA and Canada, Team USA received a victory phone call from President Donald Trump. A video of this call was posted to social media and is currently receiving backlash from many fans. President Trump mentioned the women's team and how he believed he would get impeached if they were not to accompany the men's team to the White House following their gold medal win a few days prior. This conversation contained video of the men laughing after the mention of the women's team. Many athletes on the men's team have since came forward stating that they should have acted differently. Jack and Quinn Hughes have both made it a point to let media know that the teams were extremely supportive of each other throughout the games. Following the video of the phone call being posted, the women's team declined their invitation to Washington, D.C., citing scheduling conflict. What scheduling conflicts, you ask? Well, the women's team is reportedly going to be celebrating their gold medal victory in July in Las Vegas with iconic rapper Flavor Flav, a known supporter for women's sports. The TV personality will be hosting a She's Got Game weekend in partnership with MGM Resorts, according to ESPN.
Girl Scout cookies season is officially underway. The season runs from January through April and is continuing traditional with cookies we all love and know, while busting out a new cookie. Explore-mores are a new cookie featuring a mix of chocolate, marshmallow, and toasted almond flavored cream. What's better than cookies? How about $6 cookies? Proceeds from the selling of Girl Scout cookies in your area stay local, with 100% of the revenue going towards benefiting local councils and troops to fund different activities for the young girls. Being a Girl Scout means building courage, confidence, and character. This forms the organization's mission to build girls who lead and make the world a better place. If you're interested in donating to the cause, be on the lookout for the local Girl Scouts selling cookies at places like City Market or off the main roads and parking lots. In other news, both Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton are participating in a deposition on the Jeffrey Epstein case. The former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton told the U.S. House lawmakers last Thursday that she had no knowledge of Jeffrey Epstein's or Ghislaine Maxwell's crimes, according to the Associated Press. Following her statement, the deposition was paused after Republican representative from Colorado, Lauren Boebert, sent a photo of Hillary Clinton to an influencer who then posted the picture to a social media, which in return violated the rules for the depositions.
In light of this weekend's upcoming event of the Cultural Inclusion Council's fashion show, Branson Kaiser sat down with director of CIC, Yesenia Fergoso, to look behind the scenes at all that went into this event. Let's take a look.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Curb's Corner, where I'm your host, Branson Kaiser, and today we're joined by CIC Director Yesenia. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Great. So just to get a little background on what the fashion show is, can you just kind of give us a rundown of what will be happening?
Yeah, the fashion show started, this is our 8th annual, so it's pretty much a presentation of all the different cultures that we represent on campus with our different alliances. That's done through catwalks, or we've recently started including dances, or other performances like singing. Last year we had like a martial arts kind of like movie type fight scene happen where people jumped off stage and were running around the crowd. So it kind of is just like a creative way to demonstrate the cultures we have here on campus. Awesome.
And what's kind of like the students that are involved in making this happen? What are their kind of jobs through this?
Yeah, mainly our CIC exec team, like we plan like all the logistics, but all of our alliance coordinators, they themselves are either in the show or they help us recruit models from each different culture. And if their alliance is doing a dance, like they choreograph dances, they plan performances, and yeah.
Can you kind of give us a preview of what the runway will kind of look like?
Yeah, if you were at our show last year, we're gonna have the same runway, but it's pretty much your standard fashion show runway, a T shape, and kind of like wing out into the crowd. Our performances aren't coming off the stage this year, but some years we do have our performers jump off and like be in the crowd.
Awesome. And can you remind me about the theme of this event again?
Yeah, this year we're doing 100 Years of Culture. Since the university's in its centennial year, we wanted to play kind of an ode to that and show like what has culture through fashion, music, art, what has that looked like over the past 100 years. So we have kind of a mix of different decades of outfits. We have some homage to that in our gift bag bundles and a little bit to our theme as well.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's awesome. What I would like to know is, are we going to be seeing any like timeless piece classics that'll be walking through there, like going through the evolutions of years?
Yeah, a couple of our alliances and associations are going through decades. One of them is doing a homage to like historical figures and dressing in representation of that. Some of them are really focusing on the historical, like nitty-gritty details of an outfit. So there's definitely some decade play there.
Yeah. My final question for you today is, how does this fashion show help inclusion and belong on campus?
Yeah, I think part of our mission at CIC that's really important is showing students that their culture is being represented on campus, especially for students that come from either their home country, like they are coming here from Mexico to go to school, or they're coming here from another state who has a lot of like Asian representation. Like whatever the case may be, it's really important for students to come here and still see their culture being represented, so it helps them feel like they belong more at CMU and feel a little bit more at home. So having events like this where they're like, hey, like that's a song and an outfit that I grew up seeing like during our cultural celebrations. Like that's something that's really important, something we try to do, not only through the fashion show, but also through other events we host on campus as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Yeah. That's all the time we have today. We'll send it back to you, Kylie.
Thank you, Branson. We at CMU-TV will be in attendance at this weekend's fashion show and are so excited. We can't wait to see all of the different cultural pieces worn and designed by students.
Here at CMU-TV, we get the extra mile to keep you informed on what's happening around campus and the local community. Thank you for watching this week's episode of The Update. I've been Branson.
And I have been your host, Kylie Hoffman. Keep it classy, Grand Junction, and remember to stay updated.